For years, country music fans have been captivated by the love story, heartbreak and undeniable chemistry between Blake Shelton and Miranda Lambert. Once the ultimate country power couple, their split in 2015 left millions stunned and heartbroken. But now in 2025, whispers of a possible reunion are spreading like wildfire. Sightings, cryptic social media posts and insider hints have set fans and industry insiders buzzing. Could Blake and Miranda really be reconnecting? Professionally, romantically, or both? The speculation is hotter than ever, and the world is watching closely. The latest wave of reunion rumors began quietly, almost like a whisper, but quickly grew into a storm. Fans first noticed something unusual when both Blake Shelton and Miranda Lambert were reportedly spotted in the same Nashville recording studio, just hours apart. While neither confirmed a collaboration, industry insiders suggested that their teams had been discussing a potential project together. From there, fans began piecing together every small clue. Blake was seen wearing a cowboy hat Miranda had gifted him years ago, sparking endless online debate. Meanwhile, Miranda performed a song at a recent concert that fans insist was inspired by her past with Blake. Social media detectives started connecting the dots, interpreting subtle gestures, lyrics, and public appearances as signs that something bigger could be brewing. This time, unlike previous rumors that would fade in a few days, the speculation feels different. There's a sense that the timing, the coincidences, and the cryptic hints are all aligning in a way that fans can't ignore. The origins of the buzz may have started with small sightings and subtle clues, but it has quickly grown into one of the most talked about stories in country music. And for loyal fans, every detail feels like a piece of a puzzle that could finally reveal what many have been dreaming about for years. Adding another layer of complexity to the rumors is Blake Shelton's marriage to pop superstar Gwen Stefani. Publicly, they've appeared inseparable. From red carpet events to collaborative music projects, they seem like the picture of a power couple. But insiders suggest that behind the scenes, things may not be quite as perfect as they appear. Reports claim Gwen has grown uneasy with Blake's lingering connection to Miranda Lambert. Gwen has always known Miranda was a huge part of Blake's life, an anonymous source revealed. But these new rumors are testing her patience. The idea of Blake working closely with Miranda again is not something she's entirely comfortable with. Whether these claims are true or exaggerated, they have only fueled the fire of speculation. Fans can't help but watch every public appearance, social media post, or subtle gesture for signs of tension or reassurance. Gwen's relationship with Blake is not just personal, it's part of her public persona, her brand. And in an era where celebrity relationships are constantly scrutinized, even a hint of unease becomes headline news. The Blake-Gwen dimension adds emotional stakes to every rumor, making the possibility of a Blake-Miranda reunion feel even more charged and complicated. On the other side of the story, Miranda Lambert has faced her own public scrutiny when it comes to love and relationships. After her high-profile divorce from Blake Shelton, she remarried Brendan McLaughlin, a former NYPD officer. The couple often appears affectionate in public, yet fans have noticed Brendan's absence from some of Miranda's recent high-profile appearances. This has sparked fresh speculation that things may not be as perfect behind the scenes as they seem. Adding fuel to the rumors, Miranda recently gave a subtle, teasing comment during an interview about working with Blake again. When asked about the possibility, she smiled knowingly and said, "Never say never. Life has a funny way of surprising you." That simple remark sent fans and tabloids into overdrive, igniting conversations across social media. Every wink, every lyric, every carefully phrased sentence seems to fans like a clue. Whether professional collaboration or personal reconnection is on the horizon, Miranda's public behavior and statements are feeding the excitement and speculation. For her loyal fan base, every subtle hint becomes proof that something is stirring behind the scenes, and they are watching closely, waiting for the next signal that history might be repeating itself. The internet has taken the Blake and Miranda reunion rumors and amplified them to a frenzy. Hashtags like Challenge Blake and Miranda, Cha Country Reunion, and Lambert Shelton have been trending across X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok for days. Fans are dissecting every post, every photo, and every lyric for clues, turning social media into a 24/7 investigation. TikTok creators are remixing old duets, overlaying clips of Blake and Miranda's iconic performances with captions like, "Are we finally getting the reunion we've been waiting for?" Fans have split into two camps. Those who are ecstatic at the idea of seeing Blake and Miranda together again, even just professionally, and those who fiercely defend Gwen Stefani, urging respect for her marriage. This digital battle has transformed what started as small sightings and subtle hints into a full-blown online spectacle. Every fan theory, every viral post, and every subtle interaction feeds the narrative, keeping speculation alive and the conversation non-stop. For fans, social media has become the ultimate stage, where hope, nostalgia, and curiosity collide, and where every move by Blake, Miranda, or even Gwen is scrutinized for meaning. Beyond the drama and fan speculation, there's a serious business side to the Blake and Miranda reunion rumors. Both artists remain top-selling stars in country music, and a joint project, whether a single, an album, or even a surprise tour, would be a goldmine. Music executives know that nostalgia sells, and few stories in the industry carry the emotional weight and public interest that Blake and Miranda's history does. Reports suggest that even if a reunion is purely professional, the potential revenue would be staggering. Streaming numbers would likely break records, co-headlined concerts could sell out arenas nationwide, and media coverage would dominate entertainment headlines for weeks. Some fans even speculate that the sudden surge in reunion rumors might not be entirely organic, with the music industry subtly encouraging speculation to build anticipation. At its core, this story isn't just about love or nostalgia, it's also about timing, strategy, and the perfect convergence of public interest and profit. Whether or not Blake and Miranda's teams are actively planning something, the financial potential behind a reunion adds another layer of intrigue, making this one of the most compelling narratives in modern country music. As the reunion rumors continue to swirl, Gwen Stefani has become an unintentional focal point in the saga. Known for her bold personality and ability to handle media storms, Gwen has largely remained silent, but fans are reading every gesture. Post an interview for Hidden Meaning. Recently, she shared an Instagram story showing her wedding ring with the caption, "Forever means forever." Fans debated endlessly. Was it a simple declaration of love, or a subtle message aimed at the Blake and Miranda speculation? Paparazzi snapshots have also caught Gwen looking tense at recent outings, fueling further online discussion. Insiders suggest that Gwen may eventually feel compelled to address the rumors publicly, either to shut them down or to assert confidence in her marriage. Until then, her silence, paired with small symbolic gestures, keeps the tension alive and leaves fans and media guessing. In this high-stakes triangle, Gwen's actions, or lack thereof, are being scrutinized just as closely as any move Blake or Miranda makes. Nashville has quietly become the epicenter of the Blake and Miranda reunion speculation. Multiple insiders report that both stars have been spending an unusual amount of time in the city, attending studios, songwriter sessions, and local venues. While fans might normally dismiss this as routine for country music stars, longtime observers say the timing and proximity are too striking to ignore. Eyewitnesses claim to have spotted Blake slipping into songwriter circles where Miranda was present, though no photos have surfaced to confirm these encounters. Every studio session, honky-tonk visit, and casual public sighting is being scrutinized and analyzed by fans, turning the city into a sort of real-life detective board. Social media is flooded with speculation, as enthusiasts share screenshots, timelines, and proof that the stars' paths are crossing in ways that seem deliberate. For the devoted fan base, Nashville itself has become a stage where every small interaction could signal something bigger. Whether these encounters are coincidental or intentional, the city has transformed into the beating heart of a story that refuses to fade, keeping the reunion rumors alive and thriving. Miranda Lambert has always been known for weaving her personal life into her music, and fans are now analyzing every lyric for hidden messages. Recently, during a performance of an unreleased track, she sang about a flame that never dies, and a voice that still calls on quiet nights. Though Blake was never mentioned by name, fans immediately connected the dots, convinced she was referencing her former husband. The speculation only intensified when Miranda reportedly gave a playful wink during the performance, a gesture fans interpreted as a subtle nod to the reunion rumors. Social media exploded with clips, screenshots, and heated debates as followers dissected every line and expression for meaning. In interviews, she's been careful but teasing. When asked about reconnecting with old friends in the industry, Miranda said, "Sometimes the past has a way of finding its way back into your present. I've learned not to close doors completely." Fans were quick to read this as a veiled hint at Blake, feeding a frenzy of hope, theories, and anticipation. Every lyric, every glance, every minor gesture now carries weight. To her devoted fans, Miranda's hints aren't just entertainment. They are evidence that the story between her and Blake might not be finished, keeping the reunion rumors alive and impossible to ignore. Blake Shelton, usually known for his humor and easygoing personality, has remained unusually quiet amid the swirling reunion rumors. In the past, he often addressed speculation with a joke or a light-hearted comment, but this time, silence has been his response, and fans are noticing. Some suggest Blake is staying quiet out of respect for Gwen Stefani, while others believe he may be torn between loyalty to his marriage and curiosity about reconnecting with Miranda. An anonymous source close to Blake revealed, "He cares deeply for Gwen, but Miranda will always be a part of him." That's not something you can erase. No matter how much time passes, the reunion could change everything. Every public appearance, interview, and social media post is being scrutinized as fans search for hidden signs of his true feelings. The pressure on Blake isn't just about public perception. It's about balancing personal relationships, professional opportunities, and the expectations of millions of fans who still remember the raw emotional connection he once shared with Miranda. For Blake, any move, whether a musical collaboration, a public comment, or simply a glance, carries enormous weight. His silence has become its own statement, fueling speculation and leaving fans to wonder, is he preparing for something big, or is he simply navigating a delicate personal and professional balancing act? The country music industry is watching the Blake and Miranda saga with equal parts excitement and caution. Executives know that a reunion, whether professional or personal, could generate massive revenue, media coverage, and cultural impact. A joint single could dominate the charts, while a surprise performance at a major awards show would instantly become headline news worldwide. But beyond the numbers, there's a deeper force at play: nostalgia. Fans aren't just rooting for a duet, they're longing to relive the golden era of Blake and Miranda's love story. Their hits, like Over You and The House That Built Me, remain anthems of heartbreak and love, forever tied to their narrative. A reunion, even brief, would tap into that collective memory, offering fans the emotional payoff they've been craving since 2015. Industry insiders understand this dynamic. Some argue that the speculation itself is part of a carefully orchestrated plan leveraging fan emotion and public curiosity to maximize impact. Others see it as a rare organic phenomenon where a story's emotional resonance is so strong that it naturally dominates social conversation. Either way, nostalgia is a powerful driver. It keeps fans invested, sparks media frenzy, and ensures that any move by Blake or Miranda is amplified to the maximum. In the end, the story isn't just about two stars. It's about timing, emotion, and the chance to turn history into a headline-making, record-breaking moment. The industry knows it, the fans feel it, and the world is waiting to see what happens next. As the rumors continue to swirl, fans and insiders alike are imagining every possible outcome of a Blake and Miranda reunion. One scenario involves a surprise duet, a single that rekindles their professional chemistry without crossing into romance. Imagine the headlines, the streaming numbers, and the sold-out arenas that could follow. Another possibility is a jaw-dropping awards show performance. A carefully orchestrated stage appearance would send fans into a frenzy, reigniting the emotional connection that made Blake and Miranda a legendary country music couple. Every glance, every harmony, every subtle interaction would be analyzed and celebrated by millions. The most dramatic scenario, though far less likely, is a full-blown romantic rekindling. Given that both Blake and Miranda are currently Married, this would be shocking, controversial, and headline-making. It would test Gwen Stefani's patience, challenge public perception, and dominate media coverage around the world. Of course, there's also the quiet outcome. The rumors may fizzle, nothing materializes, and fans are left to wonder what could have been. Even in this scenario, the story leaves a lasting impact. The emotional what-if that keeps the saga alive in hearts and online communities. No matter which path unfolds, one thing is certain: the stakes are high, the emotions are real, and every move by Blake or Miranda is now magnified by a decade of shared history and fan devotion. For now, Blake Shelton and Miranda Lambert have remained largely silent, letting the rumors swirl and fans fill in the blanks. Their quiet only amplifies the intrigue, leaving the world to wonder what is real and what is speculation. Could a professional collaboration emerge? Might there be a dramatic stage reunion? Or will this remain one of the greatest what-if stories in country music history? What makes this saga so captivating is more than fame or fortune. It's the emotional connection fans hold to Blake and Miranda's history. Their love story, heartbreak and music created memories that millions still cherish. Every lyric, every glance, every subtle public gesture becomes part of an ongoing narrative that continues to captivate hearts and dominate conversations. Whether or not the reunion ever happens, one thing is clear. The story of Blake and Miranda isn't finished. It's a tale of love, nostalgia, and curiosity that transcends celebrity gossip. Fans will continue to watch, analyze, and dream, waiting for the next twist in a saga that has defined an era of country music. And until that moment arrives, the whispers, the hints, and the what-ifs will continue to set the world ablaze.